3. Are we back, people? Are we back? There we go. There we go. This is off to a fine start. Fine start. YouTube is messing with me again. YouTube is messing with me again. Okay, so we only hear one voice? There's just one voice of me? Are we confirmed? Good. Let me turn my fan on. Turn my fan on. Listen, I don't have air conditioning in my apartment. It's very, very hot. We're experiencing some kind of heat wave up here in the northwest, and it's highly uncomfortable. So I got the fan here. I got the fan doing something, but it's not doing much. So if I start sweating profusely, deal with it. No, Julie, we don't have AC in our homes, or most of the homes here in the Northwest, because it's really only hot 2 months out of the year. The rest of the months, it's cold, overcast, rainy. So most of the homes here don't have air conditioning in them. And my house is one of them. My house is one of them. So any tips of how to keep cool with no AC in 100-degree weather? Like, how do you sleep? How do you sleep under those conditions? I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I can't go buy one right now, Julie. I can't, you know. I did come up with a solution, though. Last night, what you do is you get a big towel. You get a big towel, you get it wet, you put water on the towel, you lay the towel on the bed, you get the fan going, and that way you have a nice cool towel to roll on in the middle of the night, trying to stay cool that way. Anybody else have any other ideas? That's my idea. I don't know. I did the naked thing. I'm doing the naked thing. I'm already doing it. You don't think I thought of that? I'm doing the naked thing, but sometimes it's just so uncomfortably hot. The wet towel just doesn't work. Anyway, I'm complaining. But you know, it's summertime. Anyway, guys, how are things? How are things going? What's up? So I was watching, I don't know if you can see it here. I was watching this this Netflix series here called This Is Pop. Have you guys seen this? Have you seen this new Netflix series, docu-series called This Is Pop? Have you guys seen this? Anyway, this is pretty good. I was watching it last night. They talk about Boys to Men. They talk about a lot of the new edition. They talk about the old pop stars dating all the way back to like Elvis, and kind of the evolution of pop music, kind of how, you know, what it's meant over the decades, who have been the big influencers in all genres. It gets pretty deep, and I was pretty impressed. I watched all the episodes last night. I was binge watching, really fascinated, really well done documentary. But the big glaring thing that was missing in this arc of a story, these episodes, this series, which was really well done otherwise, they didn't mention K-pop once. And I was outraged. Because up to that point, I thought they did a really great job, really going in deep of kind of exploring pop music and its effects worldwide, and all of the big names in pop music from all different countries. And the fact that they did not mention K-pop not once in this whole, there's like 8, 9 episodes, not once did it mention the enormous effect and influence of K-pop, especially over the last 6 to 8 years. You know what I'm saying? And it just lost all credibility in my eyes. I'm like, hey man, you guys are doing a great job talking, going over all of these points, all of these references. How can you not include K-pop in the history of pop music throughout the decades? How can you not mention the power of K-pop? It just bothered me. But I still highly recommend it. Great Netflix series. Very nostalgic for those of you old enough to remember, Boys to Men and a lot of the Shania Twain. They talk about they're pretty thorough as far as the influences of pop music over the decades. And I was really impressed. They talk about T-Pain and the whole auto-tune thing, how T-Pain kind of started the auto-tune thing. But really what I didn't know, and I hope I'm not spoiling it for you, was the auto-tune thing was going on back in the early 80s. You probably recognize or can think of a few people back in those days where they talked about auto-tune. The auto-tune, I think it was called the voice box back in those days. Anyway, really fascinating documentary. I highly recommend it. But yeah, they didn't mention K-pop. I thought that was weird. But yeah, actually, I think after like the 6th episode, I actually looked for the K-pop episode. I was like, there's got to be a K-pop episode coming, soon, and there wasn't one. So I don't know. Do people just not consider K-pop part of the popular music story, the history? I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Because they talked about the music influence of the Swedes. We got any Swedish people here? Well, they really went. They did a whole episode on how Swedish producers are really responsible for a huge part of popular music. And so they're talking about Sweden. And so I'm like, how can you talk about Sweden and not talk about K-pop and what's going on in Korea? Anyway, I thought it was just interesting. Yeah. But yeah, check it out. It's called This Is Pop. It's a pretty good one. Maybe there's a follow-up to this series, where they'll do a part 2 where it includes the K-pop genre. They'll at least do an episode on it. They have to. So, because how can you not include BTS and the things that the Korean producers, the Korean choreographers have brought to the table, and how it's kind of brought American artists to Korea to collab and to work with these talented people? Yeah, I think Korea has more than held its own and made its mark on the music industry. Don't you think? I think K-pop has done plenty to add to that, Anyway, I'm rambling as usual. Oh yeah, and for those of you who don't know, my daughter and I did a reaction to BTS yesterday. Her first BTS reaction, but our first father-daughter reaction. That was pretty cute. We did, I had her watch the karaoke, the Butter karaoke thing. Because she saw me on my computer, and she kind of saw a couple of minutes of my reaction, and she started watching, and she started laughing at the costumes that the guys were wearing, and suddenly she got curious, and she started and I saw her expressions on her face while she was watching me watching them, and she saw it in the little screen, and I was like, okay, so I had her watch the full screen video, and yeah, and so that was my first time doing a reaction with another person, and I thought it was really special that my first co-reaction was with my daughter, so I thought that was pretty special. And she loves Hobie. She loves Hobie. And big thanks to Amy. She's the one who actually suggested that, hey, if you really want to introduce, your 8-year-old daughter to BTS, try doing something like the karaoke thing with Butter is perfect because it's very colorful. The guys are being very silly. And she also loved the song. She loved the song. My daughter has heard Dynamite, and she's heard a couple other BTS songs. Mic Drop also. But she's only heard the songs. And I think she saw a clip of Mic Drop, and she may have seen a clip of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But she was only 7 at the time, and she's 8 now, so she probably went over her head. But the karaoke thing with Butter was perfect for a small kid to get into to BTS. So thanks, Amy. You're absolutely right. And it worked like a charm because now she couldn't stop talking about BTS after that. She was running around the house singing the hook for that. Get it, let it roll. She kept screaming that all evening. Yes, Amy. And she loved Hobie because of the bow on his head and his wiggly dance moves. And she wants to see more. So guess what she's gonna watch next? Dang, 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 dang. She wants to watch that one. I told her about it. I was like, you need to watch, if you like J-Hope and you like dancing, you need to watch dang, 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 dang. Yeah. So that's coming soon. I'm excited for her to watch that one. That's pretty entertaining. But she's also gonna love, the Tiny Tan videos. She's gonna love the BT21 stuff. So if you guys, I'm learning from you guys as much as anything. And if you guys, I'm telling you, if you guys have younger kids that you'd like to introduce BTS to them, I would start off with something fun. So one of their really fun ones where they're being goofy. Their karaoke videos are great. But the perfect one, in my opinion, and I kind of did it by accident, was to let her first watch of a full video was the karaoke BTS Butter thing. I think that's the perfect thing for a 5, 6, 7-year-old kid to watch. It's not too deep, but it's entertaining enough, and it gets them curious. And then they start to get even more curious. They want to know more. They start identifying the guys. They start having a favorite. You know what I'm saying? All right, the Halloween one. That's another one. So, in fact, I don't know if anyone's ever done this. There should be a whole thing of like kid-friendly, or kids videos, BTS videos, all in one place, like a playlist. Maybe I should create a playlist of BTS videos that are perfect for like 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole playlist of like the most entertaining BTS videos, like their behind-the-scenes stuff, the Halloween stuff, the go-go thing. That'd be cool. So if any of you guys have a playlist that already exists of stuff of like, young kids stuff BTS videos that they would like, that'd be awesome. BTS Army Kids, is that a thing? Is that a playlist? Okay. Well, yeah, if you guys can take a look around, but if you guys can take a look around YouTube, the internet, if there already exists a playlist of great, BTS videos that are perfect for young kids, that'd be awesome. That'd be super awesome. I already have like 4 or 5 BTS videos in mind that I've seen that are perfect for like young kids. But I'm sure there should be a whole playlist full of them. Yes, the Tiny Tan stuff, that's happening. You should have seen her just singing the Butter lyrics and "Can't let it roll." She was screaming that all day. And it'll be funny if she actually picks up the chicken noodle soup dance faster than me. But I doubt it. I'm pretty dope, y'all. I'm pretty awesome. That's right. Hobie is her bias already. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter is 8 years old. She's 8 years old. Kay, what's up, Kay? Hey there, Papa. Baby army incoming, methinks. Indeed. She might be the latest baby army, because she just did it yesterday. She's a day old. She's a day old baby army. How about that? But yeah, it was really cool doing a reaction like that with her. It was really cute. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Love DT Parker. Thank you so much. Well, some of you guys have kids. What was the very first BTS video that you showed your kids? Are your kids young? If any of you guys have like your younger kids, what's the first BTS video that you showed them or that they liked? Do you guys remember? The very first one? Do you guys remember? Boy with Love. Ooh, that's another good one. Boy with Love? That's a great one. That's a great one. Virgo Chick. What's up, Virgo Chick? Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Boy with Love again. Intro to BTS V. Okay. So some of you guys did the intro videos to get them into BTS. That's what you guys did first. Anpan Man. That's cute. Dynamite. She's actually heard Dynamite. She told me that she said I recognize Dynamite because I think I played Dynamite for her, and she recognized Dynamite from like a commercial or something. Apparently Dynamite has been on several commercials that she recognized. So she was already familiar with Dynamite. And she said that Butter is better than Dynamite. Hey, it's her opinion. She's only a kid, but she says, in her opinion, she thinks Butter is way more fun and catchy than Dynamite. Interesting. Her first controversial opinion. That's my girl. Taking after Daddy. What's up, Kay? My surrogate kids are 10 and 11. First BTS vid they saw was Serendipity, because I'm a big Jimin stan, of course. Wow, that was your first. That's a pretty good one for a 10, 11-year-old. Yeah, I can imagine if a 10 or 11-year-old to first see Serendipity. I'm assuming they're Jimin stans now after that. But yeah, that's a great one to introduce them to. Good job, Mom. Stay Gold. Pretty good. I should have her watch a Run episode. That might be tough for a young kid to jump into a Run episode because of the language barrier, and there's not many 7, 8-year-olds with an attention span that long. So you have to find that you have to bring them in slowly and really allow their brains to invest. So I believe in bringing them in slowly. You know what I'm saying? See, here's the thing, guys. You gotta start them young. Think about the songs that you guys were exposed to as young kids. I'm talking like her, 7, 8, 9 years old, 10 or 11 years old. The songs that you guys were exposed to as a kid kind of crystallized in your minds, and you have a fondness of that song or even that style of song for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get them young and expose them young because it'll affect them throughout their entire lives, you know. And so yeah. So I'm already starting her off with, in my opinion, is some of the best music of the 21st century. She needs to be exposed to it. She needs to listen. Her ears needs to be exposed to some of the best music created in the 21st century. She needs to develop, and BTS is going to get her there. You know how they say that classical music, listening to classical music can make you more intelligent? Well, if that's true, I just have a theory that listening to BTS's songs, particular the songs like "A Blood, Sweat and Tears," or some of their, some of their songs where they use a lot of instruments. "On" is another great song. I think that'll develop a young child's mind as well. Listening to not only their really rich music and instrumentals, but listening to a different language. I think it will also help develop a young mind. You know what I'm saying? Father of the Year right here. I'm on it. I'm on it, people. I'm on it. Right, Amy? Amy's a grade school teacher. She knows what I'm talking about. You know, you gotta develop these young minds thoroughly. You can't just teach them about math and English. You gotta really expose the senses, the sense of hearing, the sense of feeling, the sense of touch. You gotta get all the senses in there to develop these people. They're the future. Come on. Nicole Cage. What's up, Nicole? How you doing? I can't remember the first, but my 8-year-old loved Anything Live and their Habit videos. Oh, right, their Habit video. That's a good one. Those got her hooked. Really? The Habit videos got her hooked at 8 years old? Really? She's 9 now and loves them almost as much as I do. Hey, you know your kids better than anyone. You know? And it's not a one-size-fits-all. You know, each kid is unique and their learning capabilities are unique and you know them best. So whatever video you feel is perfect for that particular child, do you, boo? Do you? And thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, I'm all about the kids. I'm all about the kids. Go Go, that's another great one. Go Go, what's another great song for young kids? What's another great one? Give me another idea. Give me another song. What's another great song for an 8-year-old? What's another one? My other daughter? Well, she's 4. Yeah, sure. Yeah. She might not be ready to really, but exposing her to the music? Absolutely. And the videos. Yes. So the answer is yes, Julie. 21st century girls. Right. Promise by Jimin. Absolutely, it's happening. Good one, y'all. But there's so many to choose from, though. Ashley Me, what's up, baby? My 4-year-old loves Winter Bear and Jimin's Christmas song. Oh yeah, Jimin's Christmas song would be a great one. That's a great one. Great idea. Jimin's Christmas song is a really good one. But it's not Christmas yet. We got a few months. My 9-year-old Not Today. She likes that one? Really? A 9-year-old likes likes that song? Interesting. She's a fan of TXT too. My son liked Winter Flower by RM. Wow. You have some pretty sophisticated kids. Good for you. Probably because you're Army. That makes sense. I also have a theory that Army parents are just better parents. How about that? How about that theory? Because as Army, you guys are sophisticated. You guys have, sophisticated ears. You guys appreciate, everything that BTS brings to the table. You guys are, highly intelligent, sophisticated folks. So obviously, clearly, you're better parents. Naturally. Una, thank you for the super chat, darling. Love the sticker. A fox hugging a heart. I see what you're trying to say. I like it. Thank you so much. Kay, not a vid, but boys with fun live performance is great for kids. Boys with fun live performance. Seeing them having so much fun on stage makes you feel giggly inside. Actually, if I'm gonna show my 8-year-old a live concert, I think the one they just did. I think the muster they just did would be a great show for her to watch, because that's I think that's perfect for a little kid to watch. So there's another one. I think this latest muster is another great show, full concert show to show your young children. Amy, are you listening? I hope your kids watch the 6th muster. That's perfect for them to watch. Super entertaining. Very kid friendly, entertaining, and they did the, Yeah, it's all about the kids, people. It's all about the kids. Love Maze? Love Maze? Yeah, that could be one. Good job. I hope you guys are creating the playlist. Are you guys creating the playlist? Please say you're creating the playlist. What? Kimberly? Kimberly, thank you for the super chat, darling. Okay, I have twin boys. Ooh, good for you, Kimberly. Congratulations. I heard my 5-year-old humming to Crystal Snow. You have twin 5-year-old boys? Wow. And your 5-year-old was humming to Crystal Snow? Wow. Because I have a playlist of BTS on my car. You have a playlist. Do you have a kids playlist? Do you have a playlist for BTS kids playlist? That'd be pretty cool. Then my other boy singing Magic Shop a little bit. Wow, your kids are already singing Magic Shop. That's pretty good. Okay, well, all right. Well, my daughter has a lot to watch. I'm pretty excited to watch my daughter evolve and get more into and invested in BTS on so many different levels. Kind of like how you guys watched me start from zero, where I didn't know anything. It's going to be fun for me as a parent to watch her evolution and, her going down that path. I think it'll be fun for me as a parent to watch her get more and more into the greatest group of all time. You know what I'm saying? Especially at her age. Particularly fascinated. This could be an experiment of sorts. A social experiment. No, I'm just kidding, baby. I'm just kidding. I'm just doing it for fun. Just for fun! Playing BTS in the car is the best for kids, right? It's all about that car time. Quality car time with BTS bumping. Absolutely. Don't underestimate the value and importance of car time with your kids. It's a great way for any two people or group of people to get to know each other and spend time in a car. So yeah, don't underestimate car time. Okay. Oh, by the way, future hubby, the flirting skills are on point today, Kay. Have you reacted to Your Eyes Tell live yet? Yes, I have, Kay, and it's kind of a sad story. So I reacted to Your Eyes Tell, one of my best reactions of all time, and I reacted to it on YouTube, but it got blocked and taken down because it's a Japanese song, and I didn't have a backup for it. So that beautiful, priceless reaction that some of you guys saw when I heard Your Eyes Tell live is gone forever. It's very sad. But yeah, to answer your question, yes. I did watch that live. It's still one of my favorite songs to play in the car. Your Eyes Tell. I have it on the on my BTS playlist. Yeah, some of you guys remember my reaction. It was like a year ago when every single one of the guys sounded incredible in that song. You talk about JK, Jin, even Suga and RM. I think that that live performance of Your Eyes Tell was better than the studio version. What do you guys think? The notes that they hit in that live performance, I listened to it compared to the studio version, you know, the track version. It's better. They actually did better in the live performance. Unreal. I don't know how they did it, but their voices were just ringing like bells on that performance. Whew. Yeah, sorry, my reaction is not still up. You know how those you know how they are with those songs. They'll strike them down quick, and mine got struck down pretty hardcore. Annihilated, in fact. Oh well. But you'll be happy to know that I now back up all my reactions now. See? Learning is a learning process. I now have learned to back up all of my reactions just in case. In fact, Your Eyes Tell, that's another song project of mine that I really need to learn the lyrics for. Because the song is just so pretty. And you know, when I'm playing it in the car, I want to sing along to that song so badly. And I kind of like mouth the words that I think they're saying, but I don't really have it down. I want to learn the lyrics perfectly so I can sing that entire beautiful song in the car as loud as I can. That's what I want. Who's that? What's up? What, keys? Keys? Oh. Mom, come in here. Come here. My mom's here. Come here, Mom. Don't be shy. Come on. My mother's here. Come say hi. Come say hi real quick. Yeah. No. Don't be shy. Come on. And these are her keys, by the way. Look at my mom's keys. Look at that. She has the Mickey Mouse from Disneyland. Isn't she cute with the Disneyland? There you go, Mom.
Thank you.
All right. She just stopped by for a sec. You know. Say some words to the people.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well and taking care of themselves.
All right. Who's your bias, Mom?
Right now,
Yes.
J-Hope.
Yes. We have another J-Hope bias. In fact, every time we get into talking about BTS, she goes on and on about J-Hope's dancing fluidity, right?
Yes, he's amazing to watch. He's a delight to watch.
A delight, she says. Right?
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you for stopping by, Mom. I know you gotta run. Bye. Anyway. Yes, Julie, she knows who you are. She knows you. In fact, she tells me to thank you more, Julie. In fact, she's like, you know, that Julie person of yours, you need to thank her more often. She works hard for you, being the moderator and such. You need to thank Julie more. And so yeah, she knows who you are, Julie. Yeah, she knows. She knows. Oh, yes, my mom knows you. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been asking for another mom reaction. I think it's happening. You know. My mom needs to get more comfortable in front of the camera. She's still a little bit uncomfortable in front of the camera. I don't get it. But you know, I'll sit her down soon. It's funny because my daughter is more comfortable in front of the camera than she is, which is kind of funny. But she's getting used to it. And so she'll be doing a reaction soon because I really want her to see some of those J-Hope dance videos because she hasn't seen anything. She only knows J-Hope's moves from the videos that I've reacted to. But I haven't even watched all the J-Hope videos that are out there. There's still a lot of J-Hope videos that I haven't seen. So, you know, I'm going to show my mom a few things. In fact, there's a J-Hope video that I still haven't watched yet, is his airplane one. You know, J-Hope's airplane video? That's still on my watch list. I haven't seen that yet, so I'm gonna check that out. Maybe I'll watch that one with my mom since she likes it so much. Yeah. There you go. Oh yeah, I heard they're gonna have an explanation to Walian 52 in the next couple of weeks. Is that right? Or they're gonna explain the song a little bit. Isn't that right, Amy? Didn't they say that? They're going to explain Walian 52, one of my favorite songs. Linda Hill. Are you saying you're from Seattle? Is that what you're trying to tell me? July 9th, right. So July 9th, so that's when their album drops, right? Their album drops July 9th, and they're also going to do a little explainer to Walian 52. Exciting! Okay, July 9th, huh? Okay. Oh, well, it's kind of a bummer because, you know, my daughter will be gone by then. My daughter's going back to Cali next week, so she won't be around, Dad, to see their new album drop. Oh, well. What's super chat? Kimberly, sorry, I'm on it. Out of topic, DT. What is your opinion of few army copying JK tattoo, especially on his hand? I saw an article that some army are upset for doing it. Some army are upset that they're copying JK's tattoo. Hey, man, you know, to each their own. You know me, I don't judge. If people want to get a JK tattoo, do you, boo? You know, tattoos are very personal to people. You know, some people get pictures, you know, get their favorite portrait of whoever, because, I mean, you know, tattoos are, you know, they... But, I don't think I would get a tattoo that one of the other guys of BTS have gotten. I wouldn't do it, but hey, tattoos are a personal choice. People can do whatever the hell they want. But I'm not surprised that some army may not have liked that. But you know me. I pride myself on being the least judgmental person in the world. Yeah, I pride myself on that, so I don't really care what people do. But thank you for the super chat, Kimberly. It's true. It's true. You know me. What's my motto? What's my motto? Do you, boo? I live by that motto. In fact, I think all people should live by that creed. Do you, boo? All right? Just do you. You're always in a good mood. Oh, that's sweet of you to say. I'm always in a good mood. That's not entirely true. But I am a happy person, though. I am a happy person. But I will say this. If any of you get my Jimin tattoo, oh, there's going to be trouble. There's going to be trouble. Then you will see me not in a good mood. If I ever see anyone have this tattoo especially on the forearm. Have you lost your mind? Oh, it'll be on. It'll be on like Donkey Kong. How's my ear? My ear's good. Ear's good. In fact, the problem is I think my ear permanently swelled a little bit. I don't know what kind of creature that was that bit me in the ear, but it kind of permanently scarred my earlobe. I don't know. But I'm still handsome though. I'm still handsome. Right? Right. Still handsome. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Oh, and I got to tell you guys, you know, some fans, some army, I think, get a little too carried away with their protectiveness of some of the guys. I'm protective as much as the next guys, particularly for Jimin. But I think some people, some get a little too carried away with their protectiveness. Keep in mind, guys, these guys, you know, I don't think they're quite as sensitive as you think they are. Even, you know, I think they're so used to it, and they've kind of learned that there's gonna be haters. There are gonna be people talking shit about something. You can't help it. You know, I think they have pretty thick skin when it comes to haters. The only time I've ever seen them get sensitive is with each other and with Army. But when it comes to people hating on them, I don't think it bothers them as much as people think. I think they're pretty tough-skinned dudes when it comes to that stuff. So don't be too bothered or upset, like you think the guys are really crying or upset. I think they're pretty tough at this point, and I don't think it bothers them as much as you think it does. So they're good. They're good, guys. They're good. They're surviving. They can handle it. Don't you worry. They can handle it. Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't like people talking shit about Jimin. I don't like people talking shit about any of the guys. I can feel it. I know what you guys are feeling. It's like someone attacking your kids. It's just like, hey, shut up. I get the instincts. I get the instincts. You know, as a father myself, I get the instincts to protect, but at the same time, especially me being an internet person, I get people talk shit about me all the time, and it doesn't bother me. In fact, you know, let me tell you a story. 1 second. Let me read some of your chats. Diana said, bye, gotta get ready for bed. Oh, Diana, you're leaving? Okay, baby. Sweet dreams. Talk to you next time. But always look forward to your reactions. Thank you. Hope to see more of your beautiful daughter. Good night. Thank you, honey. And Kay, want to hear my favorite joke? Knock, knock. Okay, who's there? Kimberly! DT, can you say hi to GOT7 Army and Jimin Army? Thank you. Hi, GOT7 Army and Jimin Army. GOT7 Army? Okay. GOT7 Army. I didn't know it was GOT7 Army. Is it GOT7 Army? Don't they have a separate? I don't know. Either way, hi, GOT7 Army and Jimin Army. Okay. K is... Europe. Europe who? I'm doing a knock-knock joke with K here. What am I missing? Oh, okay. There's a person here with the name GOT7 Army. Okay. I got it. Well, either way, hi, got 7 army. Okay. No, you're a poo. K, that that is one of the silliest knock knock jokes I've ever heard. Where'd you get that from? That's something Jin would say. That's a knock knock joke Jin would say. Very. Okay. Did you all get that knock knock joke that Kay just said? Did you see that? Okay. Did you get that from Jin? Thank you for the knock knock joke. Okay. DT can't reply to you. Oh, Julie's going off on a few folks. Okay. It's from Jin. Okay. Right. Okay. That's fine. Jin joke. Jin needs to be a comedian, man. Jim has what you call comedic timing. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what comedic timing is? Jin knows just the right moments to be really silly to get a laugh, and then to be really serious and be expressionless to get a laugh. He's brilliant. His comedic timing. Jin is gonna be a Hollywood star. You know, they need to put him in movies immediately. He's comedy gold. Jin has amazing comedic timing. Put a camera on that guy immediately. He's hilarious. He's a funny ass dude. Right. What was the story I was about to say? God damn it. What was the story I was gonna say? I was gonna say a story. Oh man. Sorry guys. See, this is why I need to just say the story before I get sidetracked. Dang it, I had a story for you guys. Totally forgot it. Maybe it'll come to me. I don't know. Okay. What were we talking about? We were talking about the guys having thick skin. Damn it. Oh well. It'll come to me. I don't know what the hell. I had a story. I don't know. Greetings from Singapore. Hello, Singapore. It's about the negative comments. Grr! People get right. It was people getting sensitive, hating on BTS. I got nothing. Nothing. I got nothing. Sorry, guys. It's gone. Anyway. Jin in a romantic comedy. Absolutely. Jin needs to be in romantic comedies. Wouldn't that be awesome? Jin is a great leading man. He has the look. He has the presence. He has the comedic timing. You know, you put a charming young lady with him in a romantic comedy. Yeah. Okay, someone said something mean to me online. What was I saying? What was I talking about? Damn it! See, this live stream is gonna end, and as soon as it ends, it's gonna come to me. But it was a good story, guys. Believe me, it was a good story. Something that happened to me. Damn it. All right. Una, thank you for the super chat, darling. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Anyway. I'm trying, guys. It's not happening. Yes! The winter package. Yes, I have to react to the winter package. Yes, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming, guys. Yeah, this week has been a little crazy because my daughter's in town visiting, so, you know, I'm spending a lot of time with her. But, yeah, I'll be, you know, trust me. The Patreon videos are coming. No, Tamara Swain. That wasn't it. It wasn't about V forgetting his own songs. That's not it. No. Trenton Bullock, DT. I start college soon. Good job. Good for you. Good. You're starting college. Really? How old are you? How old are you, if I may ask? Just curious. Fan from South Korea, Drew Choi. Hi, Drew. Bangtan Soulmates. I think my comments are not showing. Wow, Michaela. You're in 11th grade? Sometimes I forget how young some of you guys are. Some of you guys are really young, and I forget. But then some of you, some others, some of you guys are also older. So we get a lot, we get a lot of different age ranges on these live streams. It's pretty fascinating. A lot of high school people on here today. Why are so many high school kids here? A lot of teenagers tuning in today. Interesting. Okay. Hey, Julie, you started a new class today, Julie? Good for you. What class? What class, Julie? Okay. Okay, we got some 20-somethings. We got some 30-somethings. We got some 40-somethings. There we go. We got some 50-somethings. 60s, 70s. Okay, we got a few 70s. There we go. Look at that. Isn't it fascinating how, in a lot of ways, some of you generations probably would have very, very little in common, but BTS brings us all together, right? It brings ages together, countries together. It brings us all together. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Love it, people. Love it. Oh, and speaking of this this series here, I know I mentioned it before earlier in the live stream. Some of you are just joining, but this this Netflix series, This Is Pop, it also got me thinking. I think BTS could be the greatest marketed group ever. If you think about how BTS is marketed, one, the fact that they appeal to so many different age ranges is incredible to me. That usually doesn't happen. I was watching groups of the past. Usually they would try to pick out and section off a very particular group and just kind of play to that group. BTS doesn't do that. They do something very interesting. BTS gives certain age groups different things. Like they probably have the most variety and diversity in their music than I've ever seen. Usually what happens is, especially after watching that, like Boyz II Men, for example. And I love Boyz II Men. They had a great run in the 90s, but they really didn't do much more than those power ballads that really appealed to a certain demographic. They didn't give their fans anything else and then return back to that thing. BTS gives all different types of music to all different types of people at the same time. That's odd. I've never seen a group do that. They can give hip hop, they can give power ballads, they can give dance tracks, they can give really poppy songs that you put in like Disney soundtracks. They can give you really young type of songs and then really old songs, a lot of orchestra. They give so many different types of music at the same time for lots of different people. I've never seen that. I've never ever seen a group do that before. And the fact that they can pull it off, that's the thing. Having the work ethic to put that much music out and to put those different types of music out for all of their fans to enjoy, That's got to be exhausting. I don't know how they do it. Like I said many times, I think they're the hardest working group ever. I don't think any group works harder than BTS. And that includes a lot of K-pop groups. Because K-pop groups have a very, very high work ethic. And even for a K-pop group, I think BTS outworks everyone. Just from the amount of media content they put out, the social media stuff they put out, the music that they put out, the appearances they do, the traveling. I think that without a question, they're the hardest working group in the world. So that's another reason why I don't think anyone's going to be able to do what they've done, because of their work ethic is off the charts. You know, even if there was a talented group, a talented K-pop group, I don't think they would have the work ethic to do that much stuff at once all year round. So something needs to be said for BTS's stamina and their ability to keep going and going and going after 8 years, putting out 2 and sometimes 3 albums in a year. That is incredibly exhausting. Like, I was watching some of these folks, like if they put out 1 album, it would take them 2 or 3 years to put out a second album, and another 2 years to put out a third album. Because putting out an album is a lot of work. And you have to get the right producers. You have to get, the content of the songs. You have to have lyric writing. You have to have all this stuff. And that takes a long time to develop that chemistry with the producers, develop the theme and the ideas for your songs. That takes a lot of work. And for them to be able to do it like that is unbelievable. And so, again, another reason why K-pop should have had its own episode on there talking about what they've done for the music industry. Because it's incredible. Anyway, that was a long rant right there. That was kind of a long rant. But I had to say it, you know. Shanty Forrester, I think I would have to agree with you. I would have to agree with you. I don't think even Big Hit, as much as I love what TXT is doing, especially that last song they did. I think TXT has a lot of talent. I think Enhypen has a lot of talent. But I think even even within Big Hit, it's gonna be hard to duplicate the success of BTS. And that's one of the things I worry about with some of the other younger groups, because that's a large shadow to be in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure they've had conversations and discussions with the younger groups saying, don't compare yourself to BTS. Try to find your own identity. Try to find your own sound and your own passion and your own stories. Don't compare yourself to BTS. I'm sure they say that, but it's kind of hard to avoid. And that's just one of the things I worry for some of the younger groups in Big Hit, is the enormous shoes that BTS, it's just gonna be tough for them. And I agree with you that lightning doesn't usually strike twice like that. Like, think about the Beatles. The Beatles came along and they were they just took the world by storm. And then you had a lot of copycats. You had a lot of people, a lot of British groups come out of the woodwork, right? And they tried to duplicate the success of the Beatles and say, okay, we'll get our own British guys that can sing and that are cute, and we'll have the same success. No, that's not how it works. Sometimes lightning strikes once, and everything has to line up. And kind of like how I'm watching the Rise of Bangtan series, the big takeaway that I've gotten is that things had to be perfect for BTS to be what they are now. From their humble beginnings to how they had to really be scrappy and be creative in the beginning to really overcome a lot of their disadvantages, and the chemistry that the guys have. That's going to be hard to duplicate. So that's why I always say appreciate these guys while they're here, while they're in their prime, because it's just a special moment, y'all. Because, I mean, imagine being able to see the Beatles in their prime, or, you know, the Jackson 5 in their prime, where they were hot, or any of the all-time greats. You talk about Prince. You know, I'm not old enough to be able to have seen Prince live or Michael Jackson live in their prime. So enjoy this moment, because BTS is on top of their game, and they're not even close to peaking. You know, peaking, I don't think BTS is even close to peaking. They're still getting better. They're still becoming better artists, better musicians. They're getting more creative. They're getting more autonomy with their creativity. So they're not even close to peaking, which is exciting and amazing considering they're on year 8. Now, usually, music artists have a shelf life of 2 to 3 years. Maybe if they're really, really good, they can have a good career. Like Boyz II Men had about a 4 to 5 year run, and that was it. You think of any of the other groups, boy groups, girl groups, they have about a 3, 4, maybe 5 year run. But BTS is 8 years strong, and I mean strong. They're not going anywhere. They're getting stronger, which is pretty incredible. And so, yeah, I'm pretty excited that I get to be around seeing BTS in their prime. Amy, I know you're a pretty new ARMY, right? I think you kind of you caught on at a pretty good time. Okay, we're not going to talk about the military stuff. We all know it. Everybody knows the military situation. We all know. But have you guys ever heard of being present? Being in the here and now, being present? Just be present, y'all. Appreciate what you have right now and enjoy it. You know, tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow's not promised for anyone. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate what you have right now. You got a roof over your head? You got food in your stomach? You know? Is your family in pretty good health? Whatever it is, be appreciative. And appreciate that the world's greatest group is in their prime, and they're doing great music, and it's coming, and they're going to be performing live soon, reunited with ARMY, their fans. Can you imagine what that first concert is going to be like? They've been away from you guys for almost a year and a half, 2 years. Oh my God! You talk about you talk about a moment. I'm particularly going to have my eye on JK and Suga. Keep an eye out for their first live performance. Look at the emotion, particularly on JK and Suga, because I think they're just going to be unconsolable. They're just going to be, you know, I think it's going to be a special moment, especially JK. I agree, Julie. I agree. That's the one area where I see JK. You know, it's kind of funny because JK is such a big, powerful guy, so strong and commanding, and yet he gets very sensitive when he thinks about his relationship with ARMY, with his fans. I think it touches him in a way that probably we can't really understand or even relate to, or maybe some of you can. But I think the feeling he gets when he's up there doing his thing, I think it gives him a level of fulfillment and enrichment and love that he probably can't get anywhere else, as sad as that sounds, because it's something special that not everybody experiences. I can honestly say I don't think I will ever know what it's like to feel that kind of love radiating from 20, 30,000 people at once. Can you? Do any of you know what that feeling feels like? Well, I guess you guys have been in the stands, in the audience, being a part of it. So you guys probably have a sense of how much love, what you know, what kind of feeling that is, and how much love that is. But can you imagine it being pointed at you? I can't even imagine. I mean, I get pretty excited, and I get pretty fulfilled by talking to you guys. You know, I have a, you know, sometimes I get 10 or 20,000 people that I talk to, you know, you guys. I get pretty excited about that, and getting the love from you guys. You know, I can't even imagine on that level getting that much love at once. So, and JK started really young, so he's gotten that feeling since he was 14, 15 years old. Right in the middle, you know, in his prime development years, he got to experience that. So I'm sure it's a big part of him. You know, can you imagine? Can you imagine a 14, 15-year-old kid getting that much love from people and getting that much fulfillment and adulation and admiration? That does a number on you. So I that's probably the reason why JK kind of gets so emotional in those moments, because it's a big part of his identity. You know what I'm saying? But hold it together, JK. We need your voice. We can't have you weeping during some of those ballads. We can't. Hold it together, JK. But would we really care? Would we really care if he did cry? No, we wouldn't care. Okay. All right, guys. That's my live stream for this week. Thank you guys so much. You guys were great. You guys are always a fun time. You know I love you all. And I'll be seeing you really soon. You guys got to see my mom for the first time on my live stream. That was a real surprise. Didn't know she was going to barge into my room like that. Jeez, I just had a high school flashback of my mom barging into my room. Anyway, till next time, y'all.